Welcome to this explainer, everyone. I'm Osman, mostly known as the Blind Muslim Yogi. Now look, you're probably wondering, Osman, how are you hosting a visual explainer if you're permanently blind? Well, I actually lost my sight recently in May of 2023, which means I had perfect vision for most of my life. That's exactly why I can still vividly describe the concepts we're looking at today. For some quick context about me, I'm a master-level bioenergy healer specializing in critical care and terminal illnesses using quantum entanglement principles. I've been practicing yoga and meditation intensely for 50 years. We're talking up to 18 hours a day in my youth, hitting my first samadhi experience at 19, and still doing 8 to 10 hours daily right now just to keep the sword sharp. Today, I'm taking all that simplified result-based science, and we're diving into a massive topic, a natural integrative approach to cancer management.
But hey, right out of the gate, we absolutely have to clear something up. What I offer and what we're talking about today is strictly complementary. This is not, and I repeat, never a replacement for proper medical treatment. If you get a diagnosis, your very first move is to follow your licensed doctor's protocols to the letter. What we're discussing today is how to enhance whatever is lacking, to give your body every possible advantage right alongside that professional medical care. All right, let's just quickly look at our game plan. We've got a highly structured 5-pillar approach today. First, medical protocols and mindset. Second, eliminating harmful foods. Third, building a plant-based diet. Fourth, essential superfoods. And finally, integrating energy healing. So let's jump straight into pillar number 1, medical protocols and mindset. This is your non-negotiable foundation. Step 1, as we just said, follow your doctor's treatment protocols strictly. Step 2, and honestly, people overlook this all the time, is seeking psychological comfort. Your mindset is literally half the battle. You need to surround yourself with supportive people, consume positive content, and keep your spirits elevated. Do not underestimate how a hopeful mind physically helps your body fight. And step 3, ask your doctor to refer you to a medically qualified registered dietitian. They have the actual clinical chops to guide your specific, unique nutritional needs. Okay, moving on to pillar number 2, eliminating harmful foods, or as I like to call it, the subtractions. Think of your body right now as a battleground. It's a literal war zone in there. On one side, you've got the immune-depleting villains, processed foods, refined sugars, artificial sweeteners, and even that pulp-free store-bought juice. These guys cause oxidative damage and just drain your defenses. But on the other side, you have your allies, immune-enhancing whole foods, pure water, and natural, unprocessed herbal teas. When you're fighting an illness, you need every single drop of immune power. You've got to ruthlessly cut out the bad stuff to make room for the healing power of natural foods. And here's a massive subtraction you need to make right away. You've got to cut out grains and high-starchy foods, like potatoes, completely until you hit remission. I know it sounds super strict, but remember, this is a temporary tactical strike. Oh, and a huge warning here, don't try to cheat the system with sugar-free soft drinks. Seriously, do not do it. Even without sugar, they're loaded with processed, non-nutritive sweeteners that act like literal poisons in a compromised system. We want zero processed junk crossing your lips right now.
So you're probably thinking, okay, Osman, how long is temporary? Well, the magic number is 6. Remission should be maintained for a minimum of 6 months and ideally pushing it to 2 years before you even think about gently bringing healthy whole grains like brown rice or whole wheat back into your meals. Patience is absolutely your best friend here.
All right, on to pillar number 3, building a plant-based diet. These are your crucial additions.
Now, I hear this all the time. How do I make these whole foods taste good without sugar or heavy sauces? Well, let me introduce you to your new best friends. A squeeze of fresh lemon, freshly grated ginger, a splash of unrefined white vinegar, and cinnamon. Cinnamon is just an absolute powerhouse, guys. It's incredible for controlling your blood sugar levels and revving up your metabolic rate. Try sipping on natural green tea with lemon or dashing some cinnamon on your meals. It makes things taste amazing while keeping your body in total healing mode. Which brings us to pillar number 4, essential superfoods, the real nutrient powerhouses.
We're looking at 4 main families of food that are absolutely non-negotiable for recovery. We've got berries, like your raspberries and blueberries. We have cruciferous veggies. Next up, leafy greens, like spinach and chard. And finally, citrus fruits, for that massive blast of vitamin C. Literally, every single meal is a chance to pick from these 4 categories and armor up your immune system.
I really want to zero in on that second category, cruciferous vegetables. This is a massive family. We're talking over 3,000 different vegetables. Broccoli, kale, cabbage, cauliflower, you name it.
Now, to get the absolute maximum nutritional bang for your buck, you ideally want to eat these raw, lightly steamed, or tossed into a smoothie. And don't panic if you hate the taste of broccoli. With 3,000 options out there, I promise you'll find something that actually appeals to your palate. Actually, if you're struggling to choke down raw veggies, let me give you a little pro tip. Try blending raw cruciferous veggies, like cauliflower, with whole oranges. But here is the massive secret. Leave the orange peel on. Just wash it really well first. The peel is absolutely loaded with vitamin C, and that intense, tangy flavor totally overpowers any bitterness from the raw veggies. Throw in a tiny splash of unrefined vinegar and maybe a pinch of pepper, and boom, you've got a potent, world-class healing elixir.
And finally, we arrive at pillar number 5, integrating energy healing, the energetic capstone.
So, what exactly is energy healing? Basically, it's the profound transfer of energy. When a patient goes through heavy treatments like chemotherapy or radiation, their natural immune system often just bottoms out. It practically hits zero. That's exactly where my work comes in. Energy healing is a complementary tool specifically intended to replenish that wiped-out system. It gives your body the energetic momentum it desperately needs to keep fighting right alongside your medical treatments. And this is where the real magic happens: complementary success. Over my 50 years of studying and practicing across the Far East, the Middle East, and the West, I've seen the unbelievable synergy that happens when you combine professional medical treatment with the natural diets and energy healing we've talked about today. It's this exact combination that creates the ultimate supportive environment for your body to bounce back.
Now, I really want you to have the practical tools to actually do this, so please head over to my website at yogawellness786.com. You'll find my contact info there if you're interested in consultations, which, full disclosure, are premium and not inexpensive due to the high success rates. But more importantly, you can download my absolutely free 5-minute yoga and meditation program. It's an incredible, simple way to start bringing these ancient sciences into your everyday life. I also offer tons of free advice on my YouTube channel, and if you want paid daily live sessions, you can check out my Patreon, all linked right there on the site.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question to really chew on. How could integrating ancient healing practices with modern medicine completely transform our collective approach to recovery? Just imagine what we could achieve if we used every single tool available to us: medical, nutritional, and energetic. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Keep exploring these paths responsibly, keep your doctors in the loop, and stay incredibly positive on your healing journey.